Right. Well, these things are sent to tries. You should be able to hear me now. And I'm going to ditch using Minicam, which worked the other day, but it's got a problem today. Oh, good. Right. I'm just going to say again, broadcasts that go wrong teach you more than broadcasts that go right. Right. This is one of the occasions where I just like to switch my mic off for a particular different reason. Okay. Right, well, that's plan A out the window. Plan A was to go live with Minicam on the sites and show you the wonders of each site, and it was working the other day. But of course, it's Halloween, 31st of October, and anything can happen. Perhaps I should try again next week. Do a bit more testing in between. I'm on Belive TV. Belive TV is great. If you are one or two up, if you have any questions about the site, then please ask them. I'm not sure whether I'm going to continue this tour or not. I think I need to do some more practice. Sometimes things just don't go the way they should. Anyway, guys, it's good news on Fire Talk, in that Blubbing for Britain will be on Thursday at 10 o'clock. And looking forward to that, because Fire Talk are keeping us on there. We are sort of embedded on the front page of Fire Talk, and it's good that yeah, I do have Gremlins, Bob. I agree with that. I was using Minicam. I ditched Minicam now. I think I've ditched it. Let me just check. These things are sent to tries. If everything went right all the time, then right. There's Minicam is not all right. Just a minute. Right, I'm closing down every occurrence of Minicam that I can find, and hopefully now I just check. My voice is going through just straight from the camera. Okay. I had it all set up. I had Minicam set up. I had 5 show reels, one for each of the sites I was going to go to, and I was going to do a walkthrough this afternoon. But I'm falling. Okay, Stephen, thanks. TEDx Stoke is coming up soon, and it's showed on the screen for all those in the Stoke area. TEDx Stoke, my first ever TEDx Stoke, is taking place with a good list of speakers on the day, and Stephen is involved in the organisation, and I recommend that you go and check it out, because TEDx has a brilliant reputation, and it's a day to learn. So go to TEDx. Peter, you got an advert? Might as well do something useful while I'm here. If anybody has an advert, that's very kind of you. I mean, if things go wrong, then make the best of it. So that's TEDx. I'm waiting for Peter's advert as well, because that would be yeah. Anyway, I'll do it anyway because he's not actually commented. If you're in the Aberdeen area and you're looking for pest control, then check out Abbott Kill, and they will help get rid of your pests. Yeah, is the sound any better now, Bob? Because it's, yeah, I can see the display here, and it's looking okay. Okay, right. So I think it'd be wise on my part. I'm willing to take any questions you have at the moment. Thank you, Bob. The sound is better, so I'll continue to waffle. Right, okay. The situation is that there are 5 platforms that we're all using at the moment, and I was going to, well, I might still do it. If you want me to do the other 4 sites this afternoon, then just type yes, and I'll do it. I might do it anyway, but I need a bit of encouragement helps. This is Belive, which is a relatively new entrant. It's free while it's in beta. It's 1 or 2 person on screen, and it's very easy to set up. It just takes a couple of minutes and you're live on screen. You have to do one person before they will give you a license to do a second person. But 2 up on screen works well. And as I say, I interviewed Donald Mayer, the CEO, and one chat with Kevin Arrow. That went beautifully, no problems at all. I'm looking forward to doing more with Kevin this month. The second site I'm going to take a look at is Huzza. And Huzza was the first, and Bob will correct me if I'm wrong here, Huzza was the first to offer the ability to go to Facebook Live. Now, even if you're not paying for Huzza, you can still go to Facebook Live, one person, and you can broadcast to your page or to a group or to your business page. So Huzza is reliable, it's WebRTC, and is pretty darn good. The picture quality is good, the sound quality is good, and I recommend that you take a look at that if you're looking for something which is simple and straightforward to use. When you do a show, you have a show page, you can tweet that show page out and invite people along to watch you behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is limited to 25 people in front of camera on Facebook or watching on Facebook. There are no limits as such. Third one I'm going to look at is Blue Jeans, and thanks to Bob for helping there. Blue Jeans I've got an extension for until the end of this month. Blue Jeans is the Rolls-Royce of systems because they're coming down from commerce, from servicing blue chip companies with video conferencing software, and they ventured into this arena, and we're waiting prices on the 21st of November, which I would call 2111, but in America it would be 1121, and that confused Bob and I the other day. It's a great platform, 9 people on screen, video and sound quality is brilliant. They do their own separate recording, which you also get on Huzza, but you don't get here on Belive. And then the fourth one I'm going to look at is FireTalk, which is our favourite Blubbing for Britain site. It's also the site of Ask Angelica, and I recommend that, but it doesn't go to Facebook Live, so you've got to be wary of that. I plan to really skip it. And finally, I was going to go and finish up on Smile Time, which is everybody's favourite, and where Across the Pond will come from tomorrow at 4 p.m. Across the Pond tomorrow is at 4 p.m. because the clocks have gone back in the UK, not the US, and there's no different time difference, if you understand what I'm meaning. And so the show tomorrow, Across the Pond, will be at 4 o'clock. The time change is not the only thing. My co-host tomorrow will be Charlene Burke, as Leland is otherwise engaged. So I'm looking forward to the second time to co-hosting with Charlene, and we're working out later today what we're going to be talking about. So we'll have an interesting show tomorrow when we take views from both sides across the pond, from America and from the UK. Now there'll be there might be a bit of politics in there. But we'll be sharing expertise as well, Charlene's expertise and my own, and we'll be talking tech. So show to catch tomorrow at 4 o'clock, Blubbing for Britain, 10 o'clock on Thursday. And they are the main shows this week. And yes, okay, any questions at all? I'm always happy to take questions about live broadcasting. I'm not going to tell you about the book. I'm waiting to hear from Fraser, but it's getting very close. And if you check out Facebook Live on Skillshare, you'll find 2 of my courses there as well. So that's the advert. I was going to use pictures, but with Minicam failing, that's a bit of a problem. The show's awake. We're live. And Michelle's with us. Good afternoon, Michelle. At the moment, I am blabbing for Britain. Because my original plan was to use Minicam to go live on several sites this afternoon, and Minicam decided not to work. So I'm going to do a quick test between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, somewhere private, and then decide what to do. The going to was ambitious, but I think it's worth a try. I do need to know what all these sites look like. And my plan was to turn it into a show. Well, thank you for the encouragement, Michelle. I will go ahead and do it, and we'll see what happens. So I just needed one person to say, do it, and that was it. I'm easily pleased. So, Belive, simple and straightforward. If you can't join me on camera, unfortunately, you'll be able to join me on camera later this afternoon. You find links further down in my profile. If you want to hop on any of the platforms and look behind the scenes, thank you. Look behind the scenes. Yeah, I mean, I was a little dismayed because I spent a couple of hours this morning setting up show rules on Minicamp, but that's by the by. We're working now, and that's the main thing. And we are really getting going now. Hello, Roland. Now that Roland's here, one thing which is important is that Roland is co-leader of the Wiltshire Business Club, which is based in Wiltshire and has a Facebook group. And Roland's put a challenge for Wednesday, and this is going out to all Wiltshire Club members to make a video about your business and post it in the group. And basically, it's to get everybody on video promoting themselves. Now, the response to date has been interesting, but I mean, the knowledge you're into Wednesday, so we can't prejudge. But here's an offer. If you are a member of the Wiltshire Business Club and you want to do a video, then contact me later today or tomorrow, and I'll help you make, in private, a 10-minute video where I ask you about your business. And it's simple questions. I'm here to help, not to interrogate. This is not Paxman, it's more Parky. And we can just talk about your business and work out how we can get a video out, which can then enter Roland's Wednesday challenge. And it'll take about 10 minutes to do, 10 minutes of your time. So it takes, we'll download the video, I'll send you a copy of it, and then you can post it, and then Wiltshire Business Club will win, Roland will be happy, and your business will have a video you can use to promote yourselves. Right. Now, any other questions whilst I'm on? Because when I move on at 2 o'clock to Huzza, I can't take questions in the way that I can now. At the moment, if you type in text on the Facebook post, then I can see it and I can react to it. The other thing I've forgotten to do again, this catches me out every time. I'm just about to do it now. I'm just doing it now. When you go live from Belive, for some reason or other, when you go live on Belive and you go to Facebook, it sets the post itself to friends only, which means I love all my friends dearly. But if you want, I'm just speaking generally here, if you want to reach out to an audience, do go to your Facebook page and make it public, which is what I've just done. Because if you make it public, then friends will see it, friends of friends will see it, especially if friends like it. Friends like it, their friends will see it. And if their friends like it, so that's the way it grows, and that's the way you go viral, and that's the way you get an audience. Broadcasting, you need to grow your audience, and I just like to say thank you to Michelle. Well, that's good. That's good. I should remember that with the background. Thank you. I better start blushing now. What else is going on this week? What else do we have? Right, okay. I'm looking forward to the bonfire on Friday night, which is our local football club. And just as I mentioned, if you can hear, no worries about the time, but if you can hear explosions in the background, it's not fireworks going off, it's the Royal Artillery practicing on Salisbury Plain, which they'd be doing all day today. And the boom travels the 20 miles from Salisbury Plain to here. And as locals, we know all about it, but if you're visiting Devizes today, you'd think we're under attack. But we're not. We're quite simply just, we know what's going on. And they've got to practice somewhere. Right, okay. Well, I'm just going to do 4 or 5 minutes. I know promotional stuff. As I say, I'm speaking to Fraser tonight about the book, so looking forward to that. I'm hoping to have a chat with Babs later in the week, not today, definitely, because it's a very pertinent topic, and I'm hoping she'll come on camera for 10 minutes. So, Babs, if you see this, I would like to get together and chat about happenings over the weekend. Yeah, okay. So, the post is live. I am live, and you're watching me live. And yes, we are live. Okay, and I just want to say good afternoon to Name Check, Bob Tomlin. Thank Bob, helped me with the book and helped me get going on social media. So thank you and welcome, Bob. Roland, I'm grateful for interviewing yourself and Phil, and that was the beginning of our Lots of Business Club interviews, which are going strong, and we've one lined up for November and December and January. So brilliant. Barbara, nice to see you. Empire Craig is a wonderful place. It's good to mention it. Terry, thank you for joining me. And if you want to join me on the tour later, as I say, I'm going to Huzzah and then to, where's next after Huzzah? After Huzzah, I am going to go to Blue Jeans, then Fire Talk and Smile Time. Malaya, welcome. And it's good to see you here. And CJ, always welcome. So there you have it. But that's the name check. That's the times when this clock change has done me in, Barbara. I'm coping with it best I can. Yours clocks don't change till next week, of course. Now, the people I've just mentioned, if you are so kind as just to put a comment in on Facebook, I can bring your comment up on the screen, and it will forever. Yeah, I was thanking people. Yeah, if you see, there you are, as Michelle's done. If you just make a comment, then I can bring it up on screen. Now, this is important, not just to show that people are actually watching my show, but this video will go off when I finish here. It will go off onto YouTube, and you will appear on the video. Yep, whatever you type now will appear on the video, and if it's an advert, I don't have a problem as long as it's not too advertish. But anybody who's liked it, thank you, and anybody who's watching, I thank you. I can see that as I've been waffling, things have gone a bit quieter. So thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure talking to you this afternoon. When things go wrong, you just got to soldier on. Thank you for the encouragement, Michelle and Roland and Barb and Stephen and everybody who's made an appearance this afternoon, and Peter. I know Peter was here at one stage. I'm pretty sure he was. Right, okay. I'm off to do a quick test of Minicam, and I will see you on the same page here at 2 o'clock when I'll have my act together, hopefully, and I'll have Minicam working. So, thank you for the encouragement, and I will keep on going. Thank you for that. Wonderful. Okay, so I'll be back with the same background, same jumper, in about 30 minutes time on this page. But if you want to join me live, you find the link further down, and you can join me on Huzzah as we explore what that can do. Now, I know the sound and vision on here was pretty when I started, because with no sound and no vision point. But if you, for the last 5 minutes, if you want to say how the video and sound work, then that will be helpful. So if your sound is good, say good. Sound good, video good. Sound good, video bad, whatever. If you could type that in, then that would be most helpful. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all at 2 o'clock. Bye for now. Now, this is the point at which I've pressed